Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you had a great week and you're looking forward to a great weekend. Well, actually, the weekend's already over because it's Monday when I do my Ramble sessions, but technically I film them over the weekend because that's when I have the time. So, let's see. Yeah, I say a lot. Sorry. Welcome if you're new here. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want to hear more ums. Anywho, this is I haven't even labeled it yet, July and August Creative Daily Journal. It's really just a journal, whatever you want to call it. I don't do it daily, but I have daily entries. I am happy to say that I did finish August out. Now, all of August is certainly not done because look at all these pages back here. Yeah, not done. But it's been working out really well. We had the beginning of school. We just finished our second week of school. So I have been coming in here every morning before work. And I work on my journal for about a half an hour, really. I mean, like this page took a half an hour. There's not much to it. This page here, if you missed it, I did a Your Creative Studio unboxing. I'll put the link below. This is a page where I actually, did the unboxing. You can tell here by my little camera. If you're wondering about these cameras, they are stamped images on just regular sketch paper. That's how I do these. I cut them out. I just put them in here to say that I filmed these videos on this day. And so I got a really cute subscription box from Your Creative Studio. It is a monthly themed vintage, with vintage ephemera and such. And it was really great stuff, really fun stuff. And I'm very thankful to Your Creative Studio for reaching out to me. So that was that page. This page, yeah, I came in the morning and in 30 minutes or less, got it done, had a great day. This same thing here. So it's been working out well for me to do it that way. And I think I'm going to continue to do it that way. So in this particular book, I have a lot of, this was our summer vacation, right? I have a lot of pages that I need to go back and do. But I am hard pressed for time, as most of you know. I'm hard pressed for time. I mention it almost every single week. I am my daughter's teacher's assistant. I work full time. And I am pretty much shot by the time I get home. I'm tired physically, I'm tired mentally, and I just don't feel like coming in here after work and sitting at my desk since I've been pretty much sitting at a desk all day, doing work, so, which I don't consider this work, obviously, but, anyhow, the bottom line is that I come in here in the morning before work, between 5:30 and 6 a.m., get my pages done. And if you noticed, or I don't know if you did or not, let me think. No, it was on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and find my little name, handle, whatever you call it, I don't know, is down below in the description box. So you can check me out there. So what I've done this morning, I've come into my room this morning. I was planning on taking the day off work, which this isn't work, but I was planning on just taking the day off from everything. But yeah, anyway, I decided to come in here. So what ended up happening was I got to the end of August in my other book, and I did not have my September-October book even done, okay? So I thought I'd just bring you along during this ramble session and finish it up for you. Now, if you're wondering how I make these books, you'll see a little snippet of it right here, right now. But if you want more, I have 3 different journal tutorials in the description box. They are permanently in there, okay? I mainly use altered composition books for my journals. I find that they here in the US are readily available and they are fairly inexpensive. In fact, during back to school time, they are quite inexpensive. I'm so sorry for you all that live outside the US. that either can't get the composition notebooks or they're super expensive. Here they're just, everyday books that are sold everywhere. So that's what I prefer to use. For a number of reasons. I like the size of the book. Okay, now what I do is I take the pages out. Okay, I mentioned before, here's the block of pages that I just snipped out, right? This, excuse me, this particular composition book is it's by Jot, and I don't know where it comes. Oh, it's made in India. I don't know. The paper is good for nothing. Okay, just saying. It's like newsprint. Okay, I do think in one of my previous videos I described it as best being used to wrap fish in. Okay, that's my thoughts on that. Everything bleeds through. Like I said, it's basically like newsprint with lines. So yeah, I don't even know if I can use it for like dyeing papers. I don't even know if I've tried. Anyway, so I take those pages out, and then in my stash I found these like pamphlets that I had gotten. I don't even know where. I maybe from the library or something like that. They were just free for the taking, and they were not the perfect size, because I did end up cutting them down, but they're great. Okay, so what I started doing last week, which was super funny to me, oh, I'm noticing I don't know, I put this slightly askew. This isn't even. I don't care. But I started working on my September book without the pages even being bound into the book, okay? Yeah. So, which is fine, no big deal. No big deal at all. The paper warps a little bit, but I can tell you these Dabo inks. I love these. These are like bingo dauber things, but they're super bright in color, and they're just really, really great. You can see them in the background here, this teal blue, lovely colors, this green right here. I'll have a link to them down below. I did get them on Amazon. It will be an affiliate link, just so you know, but I'll put them down there in case you're wondering. I love them to add a bit of color. This paper's a little bit thicker, so it doesn't bleed through too much. It still bleeds through, but I don't really care. The background on this page here are these right here, Recollections. They come from Michaels. I'm not sure if they're being discontinued, but I do happen to really enjoy them. They're watercolor crayons. I just rub them on the background and then use a baby wipe to smush them in. Got that idea from Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. Those do not bleed through at all. So what I decided to do was come in here this morning and get my pages sewn in here. I usually put 2 months in my book. Of late, excuse me again, excuse me again. My books haven't been getting all that thick, not like super duper chunky, mainly because a lot of the pages are blank. But mainly, the other main reason is because I'm doing a lot more flat journaling, right? Like, for instance, in this first part here, it's just flat. There aren't a lot of, I have images and magazine images and collage images and whatever on top of the page, but there aren't any tucks, tags, and pockets and all that stuff like I used to do in the past when I had more time. So yeah, I thought I'd bring you along to sew in this last signature. Hopefully all goes well, but this is a little snippet of how I make my books. I enjoy adding my own pages in because, like I said, the composition notebook pages are good for nothing in this particular composition notebook. Now, keep in mind, all composition notebooks are not equal, okay? There are some from different countries that I've heard are better, have better paper. I used to really enjoy the Staples brand gridded notebooks. I don't get up to Staples very often, so I'm using up what I have. I just have a lot of composition notebooks in my stash. I just always have. I enjoy them very much. So what I'm gonna do here is I took these pages, right? I just cut them down to size and I eyeball it, all right? I put this in the center of the book. my pack of papers, okay? And I say, okay, I'm gonna cut it about here, and I'm gonna cut it about here, and I'm gonna cut it about here, all right, to make them fit. There are no measurements because, again, every book is created differently, so it just depends on the book that you have. I put 8 pages. Now, these happen to be from like a pamphlet, so they're a 2-page spread, right? So I put 8 of these pages together, right? Nestle them all together. The inner ones, like this right here, these are shorter, okay? Because when you nestle them together, they tend to puff out the side here. So to remedy that, right, now they're all pretty much the same size, okay? That's why I cut the inner ones a little bit shorter than the outer ones. Did I finish my thought? Yeah. So I just kind of eyeball it, right? And then what I did was, excuse me, again, geez. I took just, you know, I found kind of like the center of the book, again, eyeballing it, and I made my marks, okay? I found the center of the book with my Holtz ruler, okay? I'll put this link below as well in the Amazon links. I do believe that's where I got it from. It's an ideology ruler, and it's fabulous. I don't know if you can tell or if there's a glare, but yeah. See, it's gridded, right? And you can find the center mark. This is a really great ruler to have. So I, you know, measured down like 1.5 inches from the top, measured up 1.5 inches. After I found my center, marked it, that's where I'm gonna put my holes, okay? Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to shake you. Sorry about that. Okay, now what I do is I have all these nestled together, right? Okay, so I go to the center, which is right here. I know this is like, I hope it's not too complicated. Okay, I turn this page inside out. The center page, I turn it inside out. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It's just easier, okay? Look how much shorter that is, right? But when they're nestled together, they're almost the same width. That's just how it works with paper. So I take this now and I line it up with my lines. I can see them. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's one right there. Okay. And I, you know, make sure I line it up with those lines and, you know, making sure that there's an even amount of space on the top and bottom. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Right. I line these up. Okay, I can see my holes. One is there, one is there, one is there. I take my pencil and I make a mark, okay, where my holes are. This is the easiest way that I do it, okay? I guess it's like eyeballing, I don't know. Then I take this off, turn it back to right side, you know, to the right side, and there are my marks now for where my, I don't know if you can see that. There's my marks, okay? Where my awl is gonna go, all right? So I take this now and I put it back into the center, all right? Let's find the center. There we go. Put it back into the center, all right? I line everything up, tuck everything in so it's all nice, right? All nice and put together. I put some binder clips on just to hold it in place, all right? I put one up there, make sure everything's tucked in nice and neat, put one down there, okay? Now I know where to place my holes. So I take my awl, right? And there it is. So I push it straight through. There we go, one there. Here it is down here. I mean, if there are a couple that are off center, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's taken me a long time to get over that, okay? But I've gotten over it, okay? Nothing is perfect, and I just don't have time for that. Okay, so then I take this needle with a large eye. I take some embroidery floss, okay? I usually do about 2 and some lengths, okay? Or 3, I guess. I thread my needle, okay? Very simple, okay? Now, let's just make sure you're in frame. Okay, so I go to the center, I go to the center hole, poke my needle through, go to the center hole of my book, wherever that is, poke it through, okay? Hope you can see all this. Now, this can become hairy, I'm just saying, okay? It can be, this is the frustrating part of doing your own books, all right? Just saying. Then I find the next hole, okay? Poke it through. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe you can't. Let's see. There's my needle, okay? Now I'm gonna poke it through this top hole, hopefully. Yep, there it goes, okay? Book's all wonky. I mean, look at that, right? Don't you worry. Don't you worry a bit. You just straighten it up. Okay, now let's turn it this way back. Get out of here, pen. Don't need you. All right. We pull it, all right? Ever so slightly. Then we go through the bottom hole here. Okay, so I've come up through the top hole. Now I go clear down to the bottom hole. Again, the entire process for making this particular type of journal is in the description box, okay? Go down the bottom hole, pull it, okay? Now I'm gonna go through the center hole again and hope that it comes through, which it did not, but it came through there. So I'm going to hopefully, let's see here. We're just gonna try do this the easy way. It doesn't matter that the threads are loose, okay? See, it came right back up, all right? Doesn't matter. We'll tighten everything up. Now, the most important thing, let's move this back into frame, is that one of these is on the right side and one of them is on the left side of the center string, okay? Now, we're going to slightly pull. Oh, wait a second. Something's going on here. Okay, you know what happened? I split by accident. I split the thread. No big deal, okay? I mean, you know, technically speaking, you don't want that to happen. So let's see if we can somehow separate this. Normally, it's an easy thing. Okay, there we go. All right, we're just gonna separate them and hopefully not get a knot. Okay, there we go. All right, all is good in journal land, except that one of my threads has to go on one side and one has to go on the other. Okay, there we go. Now we can pull. Okay, now this shorter string, you just pull it gently. I mean, I'm pulling it kind of not gently, but that's okay. You pull the other one until this is taut, okay? All right. Pull on both of them. Okay, hold them. Go to the back. That's quite loose, okay? We don't want that, and that's quite loose. So we're gonna need to pull a little more, okay? Let's see, that feels tight. Let's go back to the back. Okay, yep, that's tight enough for me. I think I'm gonna pull this one a little bit more, just to make sure. Okay, all tight enough for me, that's fine. Now I do have a lot of string left over. You just cut it off. I mean, if you're that worried about it, just do like 2 lengths, okay? Or 2 and some lengths of thread, okay? We tie it off. I typically do 3 knots, and there you have it. Signature sewn in, okay? I didn't use a template. I just simply marked it out. I originally, let me just tell you, here are the 2 signatures sewn in on the back side. I originally marked it out, if you can tell, I marked it with a white Posca pen, okay, just so I could see it on the black. And then now I have both of my signatures in. Now, the reason I use 8 pages is because typically I journal on 1 page per day, right? And so by putting 8 double page spreads together, you multiply that by 4, and that gives you 32 surfaces to write on, okay? Which is 1 per most months, okay? So here is going to be my September portion of my book. I'm going to decorate this with something, who knows. And then this will be my October book, okay? And like these pages here, I don't care what's on these pages. I can dye them with my water soluble crayons. I can watercolor over this. I can use my daubers. I could do whatever I want. I enjoy collaging, you know. I use notepad papers. I use washi tape. I use magazine clippings. I use stickers. I use things I've found online. I use desk calendars that have quotes on them, again with stickers, you know. And it's all flat journaling. Again, over here, you know, these are things that my husband sent me, so sweet, on chat. I just print them out, you know. These are stickers. This is a notepad paper, or yeah, notepad from a notepad. This is from a magazine. This is from a magazine. So, and these dates that I use are from a desk calendar, a yearly desk calendar. So that's how I've been doing my journaling, and I needed to come in here and actually make the journal. So yeah, even if you haven't started on your journal yet and you're making your own journal, I suppose, I started making the journal pages before I even had the book, okay? So there is the journal front for you. Will I collage this like I did this one? I don't know. Will I put end papers in? I don't know. You know, I really just don't know. We'll see how it goes as far as time-wise. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. And with it closed, you know, everything is within the parameters of the book, right? Everything is all tucked in there nice and neat and ready to continue on my way for journaling. Yeah. So what else has been going on? Not much I can tell you, okay? Like I come in here in the morning and I do my page from the day before, right? So like this was Thursday's page. I actually worked on Thursday's page on Friday morning. So today happens to be Saturday morning. I will do this page today, describing and documenting my Friday. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'm really hoping, and crossing my fingers that this is going to be working out for me. I have been having a lot of fun working in my book. You know, coming in here and working for just a half an hour. That's all I have. I only have a half an hour. So I got to do what I can do within that time frame. And I've been able to get my pages done, and I'm very happy with the pages. Yeah, I'm enjoying the way that they're coming out. It's just been a lot of fun. So that's how I'm doing, you know, the journaling. Whoa, let's get you in there. That's how I'm doing the journaling. So again, not much else going on. I have some videos coming up. I can't readily tell you what they are. Let's see. Maybe I can. Let's see. I thought, nope, Tuesday I didn't journal. So I did the unboxing and I did the project using these things right here. I did some more though. Okay, so here I think of maybe a flip through is coming up and a journal with me might be coming up. We'll see. Check the not the website, but check the YouTube channel. You know, always hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm going to try to have like 3 videos a week up. I'm going to do my best, guys. I'm going to do my best. So yeah, what else? And I also need to film another Collage Weekly planner video. Yeah. So otherwise, we're having a long weekend. It is Labor Day weekend. We have no extra plans for this weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to spend some time with my husband because I hardly see him during the week, you know. I get home from work, I veg, and then I pretty much go to sleep. So that's my life right now. And yeah, so that's how I've been doing it. I might be able to get some time to prep some pages. I don't know. This right here has been working out for me. So I'm not sure if there are going to be too many like journal with me videos coming up, unless I get super behind. I don't know, but it's really been working out to be able to come in here 5:30 to 6, get my pages done. And why do I keep moving this around? Yeah. And then yeah, I'm very satisfied with it. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you have a wonderful, safe holiday weekend here in the States. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend if you're abroad. So thank you so much for joining me, sharing your time with me. And yeah, have a great rest of your day and a wonderful, wonderful week. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.